Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's unattractive and I'm sorry, but I'm just showing you the walkthrough. This is where my feet got wet. Right? Now, this is my finger, my hands got wet. Lord help us all. Now, I wrapped my hands so it didn't get dirty. Now, but it got wet. Excuse this is unattractive. It's very disgusting, bro. I'm gonna show you. You have an opportunity to watch or look away. I do apologize once again. I have to live with this, but I'm showing the walkthrough. Excuse y'all guys, I'm sorry. So when I wrapped it, oh man. When I was at the hospital, they didn't want to relieve the pressure. Plus, I have another video of me. Oh my goodness, Lord help us all. Look at how it's just freaking mauled. Because the hospital was pumping me with antibiotics, correct? Yet, I was going against the doctor's orders when they didn't have a doctor. They don't know what's wrong with me, guys. You can blame it on what have you. But look at my diagnosis yet again. Oh, goodness gracious, poor finger. It is not fun. It's absolutely disgusting. It is not attractive whatsoever. But I'm glad I'm handsome. And I have my confidence. And I'm going to be okay. But it is not comfortable whatsoever. But so when I got home after leaving the hospital, I relieved the pressure. I lifted my fingernails. As soon as all the pressure come out, you can ask my father and my friend Woody. They synced it. Now, when I covered it, I went through the rain. Look how much of the fingers just gone and toast. Because I just let it swell and swell and swell. That is, oh, hold on. This is disgusting, guys. I'm sorry once again. I apologize. I have to wake up, eat, sleep, operate with this disgustingness on my fingers. Glad I got a pretty face and a loud mouth. Excuse me, Lord. Now, like I told them, how can you pump my antibiotics through my veins instead of a chemical? What, to get rid of the infection, first you have to relieve the infection so that it doesn't progress into it. They let it swell till it's about to freaking pop. Security, regardless if I go downstairs for a phone call because the signal sucks, or a breather because I've been dealing with this chronic illness, or a cigarette, or to see a spouse, loved one, mother, father, it does not matter. We in a hospital. We are not in a penitentiary. Or policies, nothing. What about my policies as a patient? They put their hands on me. No, yeah. They got in my face. They backed me in the corner. They would not let me downstairs. That is how my grandfather, Donald Lewis Sr., yeah, he's hard-headed like me. He had lung cancer surgery. He was leaving. 5 nurses jumped on him. He fought back. He made it out of surgery. They removed the cancer. Everyone says, now watch it. You see that? That's just dead. It's dead. Regardless, if you pull the fingernail and shave it, that is gone. An infectious partially in the bone to here. So that being said, go ahead and make that one a freaking butthole too. Mind you, if Dr. Who, I believe it is Dr. Shaw with Woodland Sports Medicine, yes, he's on magazines. But if he would have listened to me on these 2 little buttholes of a finger, you see this? Shout out to who? Christopher Ballinger. Because he studied. He was patient. He listened to me. And shout out to Dr. Armstrong for all of his hard work. When I lost him, and he had made an example of what a domestic violence charge of some sort, family violence of some sort, got made an example of. 30 years. Only doctor I trusted. I cried when Kingwood kicked me out. I haven't seen the doctor since. And as you see, look at it. I do not need anyone's pity. I'm not showing this up to have anyone do anything for me. If you can find me a better specialist or someone that can help me, well, please, or listen to me. But if the doctors don't even have a doctor to work on me, they're saying, oh, I need you to sign these discharge papers if you're going to leave, sir. Discharge paper states in the paperwork that I'm signing, I'm going against doctor's orders, but if there's no doctor to give the order, how am I going against doctor's orders? Therefore, I would not be signing your paper. I will be seeing you in court because how you handled me. Okay? And I'm leaving at my own free will because I am 50% that doctor. Because I have a what? Burgers and Raynaud's disease. 2 different diseases. That of what is a peripheral vascular disease. I don't get circulation in my extremities. Diagnosed at 17. Not caused from what? Cigarette smoke, drugs, alcohol, etc. They do not know what causes it. At 17 years old, I was not. I was just fresh out of high school, just signed out of high school to take care of my firstborn daughter and her mama that I, struggled with. And lost my best friend all in the same year and got diagnosed with that disease. By the time I was 20, they ripped big toenail off, tip of the toe, half the toe, then the whole thing. Then the next thing that got infected, so on and so forth. To where, yes, I love you, Jason Armstrong. I freaking love you so much, and Christina, and all the ones that helped. I wish he could work on my hands, feet, etc. every day. I shouldn't have to have work like this all the time. It's only happened. Why? Because when you're out and you're working, your hands get dirty. Because we're working. This is definition of working your finger to the bone, bro. Okay? So, I know how to crank a wrench, mow a yard, wash a dish, take care of my child, take care of myself, as well as cook a good meal, as well as clean up. I was raised right from wrong. My great-grandfathers, Papa Hoffman, my great-grandfather, he fought in World War II. My grandfather, God bless his heart, because he hard-headed like me, they call him Bo, Donald Lewis Dewey Sr. Okay? He had lung cancer. Mind you, the doctors wouldn't let him leave. They could have simply let him walk out that door and do all his griping and moaning and what have you. Pulling his thing out. Do not chase him down. Do not hold him down. You have no right to. He just got out of surgery and he's got it stitched up side. What sense does it make? 5 of y'all jumping on him. The only reason he fought back is because why? You backed him in the corner and tried to hold him down. That's what they just tried to do with me. Twice, mind you. And, oh my goodness. It's smooth completely. Truthful to the T of a lawsuit. I don't care who you are. And yes, the Memorial Hermann at Mason Road in 290. If I can get a good lawyer that will fight for me, I would like to sue them. Not for no money, not for nothing, because I don't want money. I don't want to be at the top. And for what's right and what's wrong and the truth, as far as it all goes. As far as the county, Harris, Houston, Wallace, don't matter. Being a police officer, being that of a veteran. Now, mind you, that veteran, that hard-headed veteran that they all jumped on, yeah, my grandfather, Donald Dewey Sr., okay, fought in Vietnam, as well as my Uncle Doug, my Uncle Wayne, and all the other men in my family. What were they? They were Army, Navy SEAL. They fought and did something. They worked hard. What did my dad do? Ever since I was 2 years old, he carried that badge and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Did they pack poison blue? Fuck no. Excuse my language. But hell no. So, why did that not. If a shrink lied to the county, got a felony charge for lying to the county, you're gonna blast a woman for clipping an officer and killing him. Now, God bless. So, and you give that woman 43 years manslaughter. How does, excuse me, I'm calling people out, but I'm just the truth. Baby mamas, I don't like to call it baby mamas, but first child, mother's father, posed as a private investigator, mind you, as well as caved in mama's brother's head with a baseball bat. My sweet daughter's mother, my first love, at 10 years old, had to call the police on her father. Then I'm 15, 16 years old. She's also 11 years old now, fist fighting her mom, dealing with that shit. Now, that's just the start of it. But how that man get out? He pled manslaughter, mind you, same as this woman that clipped an officer, posing as a private investigator, as well as a brutal murder like that, to continue to hit someone with whether a blunt object over and over again, regardless intoxicated or not. Yeah, you feel it, you know it, and that 11 years he served. Out, boom, house, he's free man this time. For this woman, mind you, 3 DWIs, where they put bars on every single corner because alcohol is legal when you are 21. Okay, they know that you have to get in a vehicle to go to the bar, mind you, Popo, 5-0, 12, whatever you want to call them. As well as they got a church across the street of every single bar. They know you're going to go to the bar. Hey, come down every Friday and Saturday. Here, that is legal. At the Devil's Juice. Mind you, churches across the street of them saloons and bars with officers posted up just ready. Why? Yin yang. Without dark, there wouldn't be light. Without light, there wouldn't be dark. Without them both, that's what makes the world turn. So it says, regardless, yes, there should be a law. God's law. It's God's law, man. But in this case, it seems to me a lot of things are going wrong in this world. And I sure do hope Donald Trump's making the correct moves and everybody in office is making correct moves. But I would love to sue not only Memorial Hermann right there, and not sue, start a lawsuit with a good attorney, mind you, to where I do not want a payout. And mind you, I would like to take on HCA, but everybody is scared of HCA. HCA owns several, almost any hospital you go to, North Cypress Medical Center, that of Ben Taub, that of Shenandoah, that of, Williams, you name it. HCA owns, is in charge of. Every lawyer is scared of HCA. Why is that? And yes, I have the video holding at this nasty finger because I don't get to look away from that. Mind you, I do not want no money. I don't care for it. Shoot, pass it to my kids. What I need and want is better healthcare systems for real. I want to own those hospitals. I want to get the nurses together, the doctors together, the security together, as well as patients like myself together, and allow them to communicate better. No, we don't chain people down. Yes, we open the door to help people that are in need, that need our help. Exactly what we do it for, right and wrong. Protect and serve. Back Boys in Blue. They do not back Boys in Blue. They cover their own ass. They do not back who the doctor's office don't back. You. Nope. You hit the ground running.